Yeah, baby, we are back. Yes! Episode 12. This campaign, God, it's so good. It's so good. It's so damn good. The fights, the drama. Unbelievable. Look, I've experienced some technical difficulties with this mod, but just nothing comes close to it. I'm sorry. Nothing comes close to it. When it's working, you know, and they need to fix some other factions. There's a few things, but you got to give credit where it's due. I mean, these guys are masters. It's just so much fun. And the detail, right? Like this little game trail kind of leading up to this. Look at that little tavern area. It's cool little details like this that I really, really love finding. The unit quality, the terrain quality, the city quality. Look, it's the Eternal City. I love it. I love it. Okay, guys, we got our work cut out for us. We need to organize our economy. It's pathetic. We got to fix it. Now, a few of you had the balls to send me a message saying, really great campaign underpinned by the lack of a strong economy. It's like, great guy. Just so you know, we're only a few turns into this campaign. Believe it or not. We're at episode 11, but we're only a few turns in. So, my entire strategy is to knock out the week as early as possible. And you're going to start to notice my diplomacy is going to balance, except here in the north, which is expected, but my diplomatic problems are going to balance. I have to solve this. Yes, I agree. We need to solve that. But I can lose this province and get it back in a second. That's not an issue. That's not an issue. But balancing my campaign map is really what's going to happen. We have 500 food. We have a little gold coming in. Everything, just about everything, is on a net positive or on its way towards a net positive growth, public order growth. I'm not worried. It's going to have a little more struggle, but that's it. And then we've balanced it. So basically what I'm trying to say is, shut up. We're getting there. We are getting there. I put my focus into taking strategic military objectives, and now my focus can be more domestic, as I promised. I'm actually considering taking him off the battlefield, Lucius Julius Caesar. We're going to have him seek wife, for sure. We're going to have him seek wife. We need to start the next generation here. He needs 2 more turns. We're going to wait a little longer. And I need 1,000 gold to make this happen. Okay. No problem. No problem. We have 2 full armies. One I am considering sending to... Considering sending you to Hellas. Or I could double down up here and just quickly knock out some enemies, which is definitely... They're pretty weak. How many men you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm friendly with Mendelium for now, so I need to quickly just kind of surround my ally here and knock out these 2. I'm probably just going to sack the city and take as much gold as I can and bring it home here. Kind of get a boost towards any economic prospects. You actually... I might send you away. You actually might end up heading up, and you might end up Paulus, right? Isn't that it? Yeah, Lucius Paulus. 1 more turn, and you're good. Let's see what kind of allies we can get up here. Maybe some trade agreements. No, low.
and I will deal honestly.
Moderate.
Flatter, and you fail.
Trade agreement. No, I'm not going to do a non-aggression if you're not trading with me, bro. Let's just go through this, actually. Let's see who else we can get trading with us. Really, just you. Okay, everyone else is like, eh.
Be welcome. But may
Hi.
Athena strike
Bam.
us all dumb if we speak anything but truth in our deliberations.
We are at war with Macedon and the Achaean League. So everyone I wouldn't want to declare war on. But, you know, I could just demand payment. Maybe I'll just get some money out of them. Put that towards the rebuilding of Rome. Okay.
We do not
Rejected. Come on, give me something, bro. Give me something. It can't be 200, right? Maybe I'll wait a turn. Or I'll offer something else. Oh, okay. No. Yeah.
our treasure.
Yeah, I guess that's really it. Trade regions. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know you could do that. Annex vassal. Huh. I've never used that before. That could be interesting. So really the question is, do we use polis? I think we use polis to take out the north quickly. How soon can I get you here? 3 turns? 4 turns. Whereas polis could get 1 turn earlier with the larger army. It's 3 whole turns. Oop. I want to see if he's the reason my public order is doing so well. There we go. No. +1 morale. Battle movements, jeez. Ugh. Terrible commander. We'll send you to Greece. We'll send you to Greece. Alright, you're still positive so far? Yeah, okay. Figured as much. It's just the provincial details that really make that. So then we're going to double down with polis here.
At your command.
And just quickly eliminate these guys, I think. Maybe wait 1 more turn. 2 turns. I need you to... Yeah, I'm going to keep you there. You're a little weakened, but we're going to take this on. Let's go.
Besieging the settlement. Let them cower like kenneled dogs.
Most likely they will sally forth. I don't have a means of taking out their walls, which is definitely annoying.
Besieging the settlement.
Which means I gotta bring you up just in case. We're gonna decisively complete the destruction of the north. Retrain you. What? 1,000 minus 1,000 gold. What's up with that? Not sure how that worked out. But we are gonna go into debt this turn. But I'm telling you, everyone's gonna come crashing down. We're gonna take Tarija. We're gonna beat it up as fast as possible. Meanwhile, you need to replenish. 100%. You need to 100% replenish. And I may just give this to my ally. Honestly, that's fine. That's fine. Even though it is part of my commandery, it's okay for now that this happens. Wrong way, buddy.
Silent. Can I assist you further? I cannot do this. That is impossible.
You need to start making friends with these guys. Is that possible?
Do not attempt to sweeten
Low.
gods of the
Gallici.
afterlife.
Low.
Welcome.
Moderate.
Speed.
Okay. Oh. Am I at war with you?
Are you brave?
Okay. How about you? Yeah, definitely.
I welcome you, worthy
No,
speaker.
okay.
I listen because
No,
your people-
alright, fine. You, sir,
We have need
you
of
get
talk,
added.
I'm sure. We
I could gift region. That's interesting. Alright, let's knock these guys out.
glory and honor.
Ooh, skills. You are a governor. Native discontent. Sanitation. Gaius, you are a governor as well. Native discontent. I'm gonna go double native discontent.
Ready for battle.
Scipio. -5 for upkeep. Yeah, that makes sense. We're gonna take that, save ourselves some money.
Death and honor.
Master of terrain. Yes. Let's see, this is 30% armor. What gives me a faster siege, right? Isn't this it? Plus 10% projectile rate for artillery ships. Siege duration. -1 turn. Okay. That gives me more campaign movement range. I may start actually getting him some influence here. Or bold warrior, maybe? +1 morale during forced battles, ambushes, and integrity and command. +1 command is pretty difficult to get to, so I'm just gonna assume that's the best. Legio Africanus. Of course, the African Legion will continue its public constructions, probably. Plus, minus upkeep, though. That is pretty useful. Drill perfection and campaign movement range. That is actually pretty dang good. Construction cost for roads is -+2 growth to province. That's pretty big, too. Let's see what we got here. Boasts its superior forced march. Ah, okay. Can fortify without spending action points. That is pretty big. But we are coming to a close in our Spanish campaign. So we are going to think differently here. Upkeep for sure. -6% upkeep, +3% replenishment rate. Military integrity is higher. We're going to go here. Yes, verge of bankruptcy, I understand. Look at that. More than half of the total cost has been knocked down. Rhodes taking an aggressive stance against Macedon. Thank you, ally. Cleaning it up. You can take Toletum. Rhodes is dominating the seas. I'm not sure how long the Achaean League is going to hold. They don't have as good of walls as Pella. I'm not sure what stance my unit is in right there. It looks like an oar, so I'm assuming some sort of like forced boat stance, so I'm going to have to put them out of that and see what kind of bonuses I've been missing out on. The north. Yep. Yep. I mean, maybe I'll let that happen, right? So I can actually take that city. But we got to quickly eliminate these problems right here. I do have the men. Maybe I could just puncture through at the moment. There we go. Here we go. This is exactly what I thought was going to... Whoa, they're at war with each other. That's perfect. The Massalian units are not going to help. Quite alright. This is what we anticipated and prepared for. A systematic cleansing of the last remaining units. We're going to quickly hit these two cities. Take them for everything they got. I'll see you on the field.
Have no mercy in your hearts today. The barbarian hordes over there have no mercy.
Enemy reinforcements have been spotted.
Shut up, Sergeant.
In their pig's runting of a language. Any man with mercy in his heart will answer to me.
No mercy.
Make ready.
Ready. Here we go. Lucius Caesar, the great son of one of the most powerful men in Rome, holding down the northern campaign with an army so legendary, so cultured. He's hired many different types of units to counteract the barbarian threat and to repay the Gauls for sacking Rome a century ago. Unacceptable. Roman honor must be claimed once again in the north. And now, as he leads an enormous siege, both his good friend Paulus, leading a smaller force, is meant to join this fortification. They have good visibility. There's scouts scouring the lands, trying to find where the enemy is advancing. But here at this defensible position, our general has structured his army in preparation for an assault. You sit on top of a hill. Let's take a good look at the fortifications here. Here on the very front line, the Romans have set up a series of traps, hoping to goat the typical lighter cavalry into an engagement, into their own traps and their own funnel of death. We're going to call this the funnel. Yeah, that feels about right. Funnel of death. On the front lines of the funnel of death, of course, are Velite units to aggravate the cavalry into charging directly into them. To follow up with some shock infantry here of the Gallic persuasion. They'll be useful. They'll take the hill and storm down. And to back them up, of course, the Roman legions themselves. Look at them in their glory. To prepare and support more javelin throws here is a Velite unit overlooking the funnel. We're going to call this Hilltop 1. This is going to be an important hilltop. This is protecting really the flank of the army here. This hill is inviting for enemy units to take. Well, so it seems. Hidden in the backdrop are more Romans ready to take the hill advantage. They're sitting right at the crest. As soon as they advance down, they will have morale and charge bonuses. And of course, to follow up, our great general sitting in the back, ready to swing around and potentially flank any units that decide to forego taking the hill despite what I imagine the enemy will command. And of course, here on the Roman right, Hilltop 2 sits idly by in reserve, able to overlook the field and provide messages throughout the rest of the army. A critical logistical factor in this battle. And here on the Roman front right wing, we're going to call this the right wing. Another unit of shock cav sitting at the crest of a hilltop, protected by cavalry traps. Will sit here in preparation for any flanks if need be. And it seems in the distance we are seeing, yes, our units are celebrating as Paulus has emerged onto the battlefield. Fantastic, a little extra boost in morale. He holds the majority of cavalry with a few heavy cavalry units and some additional Hastati and a few Principe and Velite units. He's really a support class army here to bolster the ranks of our great generals. Incredible. Legio Fidelis, possibly the greatest legion currently. As Scipio Africanus has really been contesting him for that. This legion here is about to get into their stride for the first time. Here we are, in the center, funnel of death. To our left, Hilltop 1. To our right, Hilltop 2. And to our right center is the right wing. This is the battlefield. We're going to skip ahead to when Paulus connects with this army and to when the battle is anticipated. In fact, we'll just do a little quick overview of what to expect. A few cavalry units here, a bunch of Velite units, and some Hastati slowly marching their way up the hilltop to protect the right wing of this battle. We're going to skip ahead. See you shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back and the enemy is nearing. You can see in the distance a Roman scouting party returning. Let's take a look at what they're doing here. Doing their very best to lure the enemy army directly into the Roman trap. This is the view that the Gauls, these whatever type of Gauls, barbarians, this is all they get to see. They have no idea the hell that waits them on top of this hill. And it's integral that the funnel of death remain as potent as possible. Cavalry is starting to amass. The typical style that Lucius Caesar has learned about is they usually engage early with their cavalry since they are more light and scouting and skirmish. So maintaining this distance is important. They're too far for any infantry to try to engage, but just close enough to try to gain some attention here. Getting them to follow this unit into the jaws of death will definitely be a very important factor. Look how beautiful this field is. This field of victory. This field soon to be of absolute decimation of the army, if not more than that, more than 1/10. Intended purpose here is to cut the head off of this barbarian snake as early as possible. Here come the cavalry. Looks like the plan is starting to work. At any cost, they have to attract these cavalry into these death pits. May take some spears here, but it'll be worth it in the end. Here come first spears. Only a few casualties, but they're increasing the speed now. Let's see what's going on in the rest of the battlefield. This Velite unit here in the funnel of death is doing its best to protect the center. The enemy did not see the traps, are running right into it. Oh man. Yes. What perfect. Look at that, and they take out the enemy general. What an incredible boost of morale. That is going to absolutely devastate the barbarian army, and a hail of Pelem fire comes in and unfortunately takes out a lot of the Velite units. There is a lot of friendly fire. Maybe a little bit much in terms of expelling all of the Pelem fire. I guess they were somewhat impetuous and ready to engage. Here on the Roman left at Hilltop 1, some enemies are starting to take the hill. So undoubtedly some preparations are being made by the Roman general to get their hidden units ready to engage and charge down the hill. Far on the Roman right, the distant right, we're going to call this step. This is where most of our cavalry engagements are going to be. You can see cavalry are slowly moving up towards these units, and these Velite are ready to throw as much as they can directly into the enemy. Can they wither them down as much as possible before engaging? Yes! An incredible amount of spear throw. The Velites are going to get charged, but a counter-charge with the cavalry come rushing in, trying to cut these guys off as quickly as possible from the main infantry line coming in. Shock cavalry here on the wings also close the gap. There's nowhere to run for these enemy units. This is absolute destruction for them. They're not going to make it out of this alive. Zero chance. Zero chance. This is perfect execution on the far Roman right. The shock troops come rushing down to take the hill. The main formation of the Romans held. Only a single unit is required at the moment. That's all that's really needed. Here on Hilltop 1. Infantry had an okay charge. It's really doesn't seem to be swinging one way or the other. The reserves are perfectly fine. The units are funneling into this one Roman unit, which is good. This is going to provide some options later on. But this single Roman legion is going to be enveloped, so some assistance will be needed here shortly. The Velites do their best to try to support, but they have a bad angle. It's not really that good for Rome. In fact, there might be some friendly fire issues there, and you can see some adjustments being made by Lucius Caesar. Over here on the steppe, some more engagements. The enemy here, fully aware of the amount of spears that are coming in their direction and are not that quick to re-engage. And during this entire time, our right wing has reformed itself in preparation. And a huge charge here down right through this funnel, plugging the gaps once again. There's no maneuverability here for any units, and so the enemy struggles to try to find a foothold. They have really 3 choices, and each choice is just awful. Out here in the Roman wing, shock units do exactly what they were requested to do, ordered to do, which is hold this hilltop and keep the elevation changes. This is going to be an enormous advantage for these units. The grind has begun. The cavalry are completely free to sweep and clear the steppe. For sure will be victorious for Rome. Let's go here towards the thick of the battle. The funnel of death is really living up to its name. Constant chucking of spears and reinforcements here from the Roman units. Looks like they are in testudo formation now, closing the gap to protect themselves from a hail of missile fire. It's just a smart move. This is something that the African Legion did not do very well in the last battle of Segobriga, but it seems Lucius Caesar might be a more clever commander. This hilltop is holding the majority of the enemy. You can see some naked spearmen here doing their best to go to charge. Additional cavalry coming in for mixed unit tactics. This hill isn't exactly one, it's actually even 50-50. They're going to have to reinforce this as best they can, and there are plenty of reinforcements to come. But it's all about smart plays. The shock infantry have won the day and have pushed these remaining units out of the way, and in order to flush any escaping units, the cavalry here in the steppe is just going to sweep and eliminate these units as quickly as possible. Easy kills. Routing units are always easy kills. It's perfect tactic execution here. These bowmen are an issue. They are actually hitting some important units here in the back, particularly... Well, I thought that was our general. Our general is really hidden a little bit more easily. He's close to inspire his troops. This hilltop is really, I think, in the most danger. Gaps are being exploited here. You can see some enemy cavalry creating gaps within a Roman line. This needs to be solved rather quickly. And it appears that our testudo infantrymen here are beginning to ready themselves to advance, as well as this shock unit getting in line to descend down the hill and assist the remaining units here in the funnel of death into what they do best, which is devastating charges. Units are rallying, heading back to the fight, looking to avenge the death of their great general. This is amusing for Rome. To victory. A devastating charge through the funnel of death. You can already see some units routing. It's an absolute bloodbath in the funnel of death. Roman units are crashing down the hill, trying to send these units into full rout. Hacking, slashing, destroying their enemy. They're far better trained, supported by a far superior army. With elevation changes, morale boosts, and legion support, they don't stand a chance. Look at them flee. Cowards. Soon their homes will be burned. Slaves will be taken. We are here to loot, not to necessarily conquer or control. We're here to take. Both their lives, both their gold, all of their treasures. We are paving a road into Gaul through their lands. Let's see what's going on. The rest of the army here. The hilltop has been reinforced by hoplite units and moved down. The gaps have been filled. It's only a matter of time. These units are desperately trying to fight through the line, but they don't stand a chance. The hilltop has been won, and now elevation has been moved towards the advantage of Rome. The funnel of death is just an endless cycle of Roman charge and Gaul fleeing. Here we are finally. Lucius Caesar organizing his final trap to be employed. They have no idea that cavalry are about to descend over the mountaintop. Giving a final cheer, they ready themselves to push into the jaws of death to save the hilltop and to create a mass rout. Juno be with us. Here we go. Preparing themselves for charge. And here we go, Lucius Caesar himself leading into the fray. These Gallic units have nowhere to run, and now the jaws close down. Mass routs are ensuing. Victory is almost here. Lucius Caesar himself Victory! He sends his men to clean these hills of barbarian filth. Victory is ours. I will see you on the campaign map. That's how we do it. Superior tactics once again. Gripping the terrain for minimum casualties, maximum effect. Our mercenary units were the ones who really did the work. The Romans just sat back behind their shields. That's how it's done. I hope you're taking notes. We're gonna sack the shit out of this place. Or loot and occupy. Right? That's I make more money that way, right? Loot and occupy.
We hunger for battle. Ready for orders.
Some quick cleanup work here. Enemy killed in battle. Uprising imminent. Liguria. Carthaginosis. Okay. Writing. Hey! Congratulations. Children. More children to come. Carthago Novo we have to repair. I'm going to pour everything we can right now into the revitalization of these regions. Convert. Independent, definitely. You are going to make me money. So, 20 fish. Do you have special resources? You do, so we need industry. So we're going to go industry here. You are... you got to repair these first, okay? You need to be repaired. No problem. No problem. You need attention as well. So, Reagan... Why do you have that? That makes no sense. But you do need public order. That is a fact. What can we do for that? You're not even... okay. I'm starting to see why. We need to shift you. Woodcutters is ideal. But it's going to give us public order issues. So what we need instead, native discontent -8. What does that do? Unlocks. Ooh. Lots of stuff. Unlocks lots of stuff. Maintenance cost, assimilation edict. That pretty much takes care of everything. Native discontent and assimilation. You are gonna have a revolt soon. This is how you do it on hard difficulties. By the skin of your teeth, really. One more turn. We're gonna save as much money as we can. God, I want Carthage so bad. I just want to knock them out, you know? But we are net positive, and we do have some options here. We can't exactly reach you, So instead, I'm just going to quickly knock you guys out. This is just an auto-resolve for sure. Balanced. Just take him out. Excommunicata.
At your command. We hunger for battle.
Nice. Lucius Paulus gets a little upgrade. Good. We're going to give him... Battle-hardened veteran. Enables night battles. I do like that. Get some night battles in there for you. And again, another little auto-resolve battle. And another upgrade. Awesome. Way to go, Lucius Paulus. Thanks you for the cleanup. Thanks you for the cleanup. Campaign movement range we definitely need. Roman Legion can fortify, +2 replenishment, I guess. But this is pretty useful as well.
Ready for orders.
Oop, there we go.
We take this settlement. None will escape.
That's a bigger army. That's going to be a real battle. Not a problem. So let's get some siege engines in here.
We take this settlement.
Yep, we're definitely going to take that settlement. And hopefully Massalia will come and assist. But Legio Fidelis. Oh, my great legion. My great, great legion. Native discontent. That's interesting. We could do that. But I'm thinking campaign movement range and upkeep costs are better at the moment. Although I should have gotten that second experience. All good. All good. All good. Okay, guys, that's our episode. Thank you so much for watching. Check us out in episode 13. We are subduing the north and balancing out our great nation to have a dominant trade presence. Exploration will be required. See you guys next time.